Well, Lee, when all at lost, 97th minute, Larkhall managed to get a 2-2 draw against Larkhall Athletic. Bit of a frustrating one, would you say?
Yeah, definitely a frustrating afternoon. I think they're good at that. Got players that they're honest, aren't they? I think the front lad, number 10, Archie Ferris, he was outstanding throughout today. I thought the lad up there with him, they sort of, like number 9, I think he's defended from the front and worked himself into the ground for them, and then obviously got given a rest at the end. He obviously probably was even annoyed about being taken off because he looked like he was enjoying himself. But we, like I've told some of our lads, that got like undoubted ability to play a lot higher level, but you've got to have the heart that they showed today, and hopefully like the lads in those areas will learn from that, and we'll take that learning experience into Tuesday night and give a better account of ourselves.
Definitely, and obviously it was penalties were quite fluid throughout this match, obviously with Benny unfortunately able to convert. But then what would you say the goal for Larkhall was? Just a moment of madness, or do you think Larkhall probably could have been a little bit sharper at the back?
Yeah, no, 100%. It was a moment of madness, obviously from a couple of players there that conspired to the penalty being given to them, which obviously was a Stonewall penalty, and the arguments to that, like ours was at that end, the Stonewall pen as well. So yeah, you look like you're going to go 1-0 up in a game and you end up 1-0 down. So I think that's been the story of today's game. You know what I mean, in terms of some silly moments. I feel sorry for referees at the moment as well. I think the Ref Support UK bloke should contact the FA and maybe have a word with how all these different rule changes are going to play a part in referees getting a bit too much earache. The ref today done his utmost to do the laws to the letter, but I felt sorry for him come the finish, and it means that games are now going to be littered with yellow cards, and the FA's going to have lots and lots of money in their coffers, and I think a lot of things got to be made simpler because this can't continue. So yeah, the game was a bit stop-start. I think maybe the extra time at the end probably should have been more. They've managed the game perfectly. We've managed to get a late penalty, and I think we definitely didn't deserve to lose today, but we've got to do more in games to make sure we win.
Definitely, and obviously your recruitment drive is about getting players in to win you points, and let's talk about that man, Owen Brain, obviously 2 goals today, and he certainly did that by getting you a point.
Yeah, obviously we commented briefly on him last week. He come on in the games. He obviously joined us quite close to the start of the season, or the FA Cup title we had last week. He's going to be a player that I'm going to enjoy managing. Owen, he's got everything you want in a player. He's got great feet. He's strong. He's got the right amount of desire, and he cares. You know what I mean? So if you got that in a player, then he's going to go far. And like I say, I'm hoping we enjoy him for a season. Hopefully he gets us in a good area of the table. But I got no doubt he's going to go on and play a lot higher because he's got all the attributes you look in a footballer.
Obviously, Larkhall can't rest on their laurels now, Lee. Obviously, a trip to Bideford on Tuesday. We know what a tough test that'll be, and then of course a massive game against Roman Glass in the FA Cup on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, our next few games are against obviously in the league when we got Bideford, then we go to Cribs, and we got Yate coming here. All those 3 sides in terms of the league, which is what you fully concentrate on in terms of points and stuff. Those 3 sides, I think they're all going to be competing to get in the top 10 of this division. So if you're in the top 10, you've got a chance of the playoffs. So we know we've got 3 massively tough games coming at us in the league, and obviously next week in the FA Cup, that motivates everybody. So no such thing as favourites as such in that tie, because obviously you get that extra step, it's bringing a step going into the FA Cup. So whilst we're considered like the Southern League side and they're a Hellenic League side, they got a manager in Roman Glass who's forgotten more about football than most people ever know, and Andy Gurney, and so we know that's a massive task. So Tuesday night we got the task of driving down to Bideford and giving it making sure that we're prepared for that game, and then a little bit of breathing space, and then we're back in FA Cup action here. So it's relentless, and the squad's going to be tested, but that's what we got a squad for.